Welcome to today's video, how to invest in fractional shares. If you've ever thought it takes a lot of money to invest, well, with fractional share investing, it really does not take that much money. Today, we're going to be discussing what fractional share investing is, the benefits of investing in fractional shares, and actually how to invest in fractional shares. So let's dive right in. Before we dive into what fractional share investing is, make sure and watch until the very end because there is a really good benefit I'm going to share with you that a lot of people have not thought about. All right, fractional share investing means that you can buy a certain fraction or a certain percentage of a share. You don't actually have to purchase a full share anymore. For example, if you wanted to buy one share of Amazon stock, it is trading around $112 right now. So if you didn't have $112 but you had $50, then you could buy $50 worth of the Amazon stock. You could invest in a fractional share. You wouldn't need that full $112. You could do less than that because of fractional share investing. And if you are hoping to do this with the platform that you use to invest, not all of the brokerage companies allow for fractional share investing. Some of them do, so you want to do research and make sure that you can actually buy a fractional share. For example, I know that Fidelity does offer fractional share investing for their ETFs and for individual stocks like Amazon or Google or Tesla. And then Vanguard allows for fractional share investing just for their ETFs, but not for individual stocks. And then Webull is another one. They also allow fractional share investing for individual stocks and ETFs. So if you are looking to only invest in fractional shares, just make sure that the brokerage company that you choose to go with does allow for fractional share investing. Let's talk about some of the benefits of fractional share investing. And the first benefit, I'm sure you can guess this benefit, is that you now have access to a whole bunch of funds or stocks that you want to invest in without having to pay that full price. For example, let's look at some expensive stocks that you might want to invest in. There is Markle Corp. They are trading at $1,384. White Mountains Insurance is $1,427. Texas Pacific, $1,472. And then you can go on even Chipotle, $2,058. Booking Holdings, $2,703. AutoZone, $2,710. Seaboard, $3,958. And you can just continue to take a look at these stocks. And even Berkshire Hathaway, $527. So you can see there are some stocks out there that are pretty expensive. So if you don't have that full amount to invest in one share of those stocks, then you can buy a fractional share and at least have a small portion of that company. And then the second benefit of fractional share investing is that you can diversify even more. If you're able to buy fractional shares of different stocks or different funds, then you can diversify your portfolio even more. You could, for example, have a fractional share of Amazon, a fractional share of Google, fractional share of Tesla instead of just buying one share of Amazon. And that being said, I personally do not invest in more than 10 individual stocks. I don't want to keep my eye on hundreds of companies. So while yes, fractional share investing does allow for that diversification, we don't want to go out of control and just be buying all of the different companies out there. Unless, of course, we are investing in an index fund, which does that for us. And I do invest in an index fund. And if you're wondering which one, I have another video that I did about that fund. I'll leave a link above. You can check it out later on. But even if you didn't have enough money to invest in one share of that fund, you could still invest in the ETF version, the exchange traded fund, and buy a fractional share of that fund. And then the third benefit of fractional share investing is the flexibility. If you're able to purchase a fractional share, so a small amount of a certain fund or a certain stock or company, then you can continue to grow your portfolio over time as you have the money. For example, if you just have $50 a month to invest, you can start investing that money right now because you can purchase a fractional share for $50. And then you can purchase another fractional share the next month for $50 and continue to do that over time and still build up your portfolio. And you're doing it more quickly because the sooner we get our money invested in the stock market, the more money we are able to make because we can take advantage of compound interest. Rather than just holding on to your $50 and building that up over 3 months to $150 and then investing it, you can get it invested even sooner and start making more money even faster. And then the bonus benefit that a lot of people don't think about is that it makes it easier to rebalance your portfolio over time. So you don't have to sell a full share of a stock fund, for example, since you can enter in a certain dollar amount instead of selling a full share of a certain investment. It makes it easier to rebalance. For example, if you want 50% of your investments in a stock fund and then 50% in a bond fund, and the stocks have gone way up, so you now have 70% in a stock fund, you can just select a certain dollar amount to sell of that stock fund, and then you can actually buy a certain amount of the bond fund, and that way your money is split up exactly how you want it because you're able to do that with fractional shares. To give you another example, if you don't even have anything invested in bonds but you want to start investing in bonds, then you can do that very slowly and just do a small amount, that fractional share that you want to start with, and continue to build that up over time, and that way you'll have some invested in bonds, but you don't have to worry about the actual price of the share. And to give you a more personal example, when I wanted to purchase my fourth property, I wanted to pull some of my money out of my stock market investments, but I had some money in Amazon, and at the time it was over $1,000 per share. And at the time, fractional share investing was not allowed, so I had to pull out a full number of shares instead of just pulling out a certain number of shares and then doing a fractional share. So the fractional share investing does have a number of benefits. And just breaking it down a little bit further on how to invest in fractional shares, when you are logged into your account, as long as your brokerage company allows for fractional share investing, then you can select the investment that you want. For example, if you want to buy a fractional share of Amazon, you would type that in there, and then once you've selected Amazon, you can select exactly how much you want to invest. So you would change it to the dollar amount instead of the share amount, and then you can type in the amount that you want to purchase for that fractional share, and then you can actually place your order. And if you're thinking, oh, I would like to invest in a fractional share, or at least invest my money in the stock market, I have a free masterclass on how I can help you invest in the stock market. And I do talk about fractional share investing. So if you would like some help with that, check out the free masterclass. I will leave a link below in the description. Comment below and tell me if you have actually bought a fractional share. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear about fractional share investing. And hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more awesome content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.